Eric is going to show us how we build our underbases.
This is going to be a 3-color job. It's going to have an underbase underneath the light blue and then the dark brown. So what we want to do is isolate the blue by itself. So what we'll do, we'll just change, and we want the blue to be black when we import it into Photoshop. So right now we'll change that. So I'll change the blue to black, so when it exports, we will export that out.
We're exporting to Photoshop, correct?
Yep, export to Photoshop. I'll use that artboard. And
So we're exporting as a PSD?
Yes, and,
Okay.
and I'll change the name of it. I'll call it like underbase underscore front left chest, so I know what it is. And
Okay.
PSD, and then we want to change that color model to grayscale. We want resolution at 600 pixels per inch. We want to flatten the image with no anti-aliasing on.
Okay, so we've got the file brought up in Photoshop, and Garrick's going to flatten the image.
Flatten the image. We'll zoom in on what we want to make our underbase out of, which is just that. So now we will select just what we want. Let me go back out, it's a little too much. And we use a filter, standard filter in Photoshop called Maximize. And we will maximize that at 3 pixels, which basically chokes everything.
It chokes everything back.
3 pixels at 600 pixels an inch. We're going to change this file to a bitmap. It's a grayscale right now, so we want to go in and change it to a bitmap. 600 pixels at 50% threshold, which means anything less than 50 is 0, anything more than 50 is 100.
Okay.
So we change it to a bitmap.
And then I think you're going to save it as a TIFF, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now we're back in the Illustrator file, and Garrick is going to undo what he did so we get back to the original file.
Okay, now what we want to do is go get the file, the TIFF file we just made, and we will place it.
Place it.
So we'll place that in there. Okay, and it snaps. Normally I will put that on the layer just above the other layers, so it's easy to turn it on or off.
Over there with the little eyeball
Yep, now we
on the
will,
layer.
So now we will colorize that layer to our underbase color, which in this case I made orange. And then we will set the attribute of that file to overprint fill. What that does allows you to zoom in and actually see the underbase is smaller than the top print.
And that's what gives us a great underbase at press. And that film will print separately, and we are good to go to print.